I believe all young people have an enormous, endless amount of potential. They have the insight to see things.
I think, especially in this day and age, there's so much open to them, and they just have to realize that they really have the power to change the world.
It's so important that they stay on a good path and, avoid drugs, alcohol, any of these things that can really just kind of send them, in the wrong direction.
In Carroll County, we're facing a substance abuse crisis concerning opioids. But of course, nobody just picks up heroin as their first drug of choice. They've usually engaged with alcohol, with marijuana. And this is really an issue because we are seeing more cases of bipolar, tremendous amount of depression.
So I think it was a pretty good success.
Carroll County Coalition is made up of volunteers in the community, police, health department, parents like myself, youth in the community, teachers.
The coalition just brings everybody together to provide services, whether it's prevention, treatment, law enforcement, education.
I call them my dream team because to have your sheriff's office and your state's attorney's office to be that willing to play such an active role, I couldn't ask for anything more.
Law enforcement alone can't do it. Health department alone can't do it. It's a comprehensive strategy. And a lot of the things the coalition does, they listen to the youth because a lot of times they give us the answers.
I came into the entire idea of it a junior in high school with no idea how to actually voice my opinion. I was a part of an improv troupe which goes into rehabilitation centers and speaks with the patients and performs for them and just tries to connect with them.
People are using the hashtag. The Be a True Friend campaign is an underage drinking prevention campaign using social media. We're actually encouraging really anybody in our community to post how they are preventing underage drinking in our community.
They can tweet something. Hey, I went to a friend's party, but I left because there was alcohol. Hashtag Be a True Friend.
And it's aimed at peers to let peers know that it's not uncool to tell your friends, don't drink underage. It's really important that kids themselves enforce good choices on their peers.
We were very fortunate to get a grant from State Farm to purchase a Sydney, which stands for Simulated Impaired Driving Experience. It lets anyone who's operating the Sydney get to experience on a small scale what it would be like to drive a vehicle while they're intoxicated, impaired, or even distracted. Our county has benefited, I believe, immensely by being able to bring this great tool out, especially to target our youth drivers.
One of their campaigns is Parents Who Host Lose the Most, which is letting parents know that if you're giving alcohol in your home to your child and their friends, you could face heavy fines.
The end of summer block party was kind of spawned by a youth coalition member, and we kind of brainstormed about what kinds of activities would have an angle of substance use prevention. So we partnered those substance use prevention activities with carnival games.
There's food that's been provided. There are 3 different performing groups that are coming out. And it's just going to be a fun time for the entire community to really know what it's like to be substance-free.
National Prevention Week is a week of substance use and mental health awareness, and our coalition definitely takes advantage of that week in May.
We do a newsletter and we put that together, and it's all current trends and everything that's going on in our county. Also, we do a drug fact a day, and we send it out to thousands of people. We ask them to share with other people. Those are things that we always do, and I know we'll continue, but then we'll give it to the coalition and let them come up with ideas of what they would like to do this year.
I was actually graced with the opportunity to be a part of National Prevention Week as a speaker. It's so much more meaningful when someone your own age can walk up to you and say, this is how I'm living my life. You don't have to do this, but these are the benefits. And just telling someone that might be enough to change their mind.
The cost associated with overdose and incarceration is astronomical, but having that 1 ounce of prevention and education at a very young age that this is not the path that you want to take is worth its weight in gold.
We're talking about people's lives here, investing in their potential.
They're our leaders of tomorrow. They are our decision makers.
All they have to do is really reach out and take the opportunities that are presented before them.
It's nice to know there's an organization that is trying to make a difference and educate parents as well as youth in our community.